What's up? This is Ed Genesis. This is Truth Talks, and this is a public media network podcast. What's up, dog? Salute to the real. You already know what the rest get. I am Ed Genesis, the lead for Healing Justice with TRutH Kalamazoo, which is Truth, Racial Healing, and Transformation. I'm sitting here with some wonderful guests today, and we will be talking about racial healing. If y'all can introduce yourselves and we can get going, starting, of course, this way, if you don't mind.
Hi, my name is Cianna. I'm 10 years old and I go to Arcadia Elementary.
I'm Ryder. I'm 16. I go to Kalamazoo Central.
I'm Calvin. I'm 11 and I go to Maple.
My name is Tazian. I'm 12 and I go to Comstock Middle School.
My name is Alex. I'm 23 and I'm graduated.
Okay, cool. So, we're talking about racial healing today. First of all, I want to go through, this is Truth Talks, which is just another way of saying real conversations. It's important that we have real conversations, especially these days. And it's important and imperative that we hear from the youth and hear what y'all have to say as far as telling the truth, your truth, and us being able to listen collectively, have a conversation, real talk, truth talks. So here we are. Let's talk about racial healing. When we talk about healing, what does that mean to you? Healing, that word, healing, to heal. Anybody?
Start.
Okay.
I'll start. Healing to me means like coming together, being stronger, like building.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
Healing to me means to recover from something that has happened to you.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you.
I feel something that happened to you traumatically and recovering, or she said recovering, and getting over it. Type.
Okay. Thank you.
Healing to me is like fixing something.
Fixing something. Okay. Cool.
Healing to me is kind of the mending of parts, whether it be relationship, physically or emotionally, just kind of bringing the pieces together and pushing forward, proceeding on.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, everybody's right. Healing is, Webster's dictionary definition is just to make well, to make better. As far as healing, what does racial healing sound like? With everybody's answers, and you're thinking about the way healing shows up for you, whether that's mending or fixing or recovering or to make stronger, what is racial, to throw that word in front of healing? What does that sound like or feel like to you when you hear it? And I want to start with you, if you don't mind, Alex.
All right. So racial healing to me, when I was first posed this question, I always asked, I said, well, am I asking for like what the process is, or like what is it in my own words? You responded back, what is it in your own words? So what it is in my own words is mending, obviously, putting things together, but kind of racially would be like all of the experiences that have happened, kind of like what he was saying with it being an experience or something traumatic, whether it's something racially traumatic that happened to you, or whether it's something that's inside the house, that's inside of you, like your personal, the way you're feeling, just kind of mending it together and pushing forward. So that's what racial healing is to me, whether it's external or internal.
I like that. Thank you.
I feel racial healing to me is healing black and white and even biracial and other races coming together and no violence or discrimination among others.
That's a great answer. I like that. Thank you. What about you?
I had the same one as him.
Oh, yeah? Tell it to me in your words.
Just races coming together.
Races
having
coming
a
together.
fun time and not thinking or talking down on each other.
No harm, no hurt. I like that. Okay.
So racial healing to me is races coming together, like all different races, black, white, Indian, or whatever you may be, coming together and talking about the differences they had in the past, thinking of how they can build and move forward without those things, like for a better future.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think racial healing to me, it's kind of in the name. It's kind of like, to me, in my own words, is healing from racial harm. You could, like, there's many ways to recover from racial harm. You could come together with other people that you love, or have other people that have experienced that, so you could relate to other people. Just
Yeah.
discuss it.
I love the fact that everybody's answer involved other races, other people. It was all about bringing together. Everybody just literally answered racial healing is the coming together of everybody. I love that. This is exactly why we need these conversations, and exactly why the youth has to lead a lot of these conversations. A lot of times adults are already set where they are in life, or maybe just being as honest as you were. And you're not young, but you're a young man, and so what you just brought to the table was just as great. I really appreciate that. I want to ask a part 2 of that, if y'all don't mind, if we can keep it a little smaller. If you can have a racial healing event, and we're going to start this way and work our way this way. If you can have a racial healing event where that's the theme and you're the host, what would it look like?
Can I ask something real quick? It depends. You talking about for kids or grown people or for
For
everybody?
y'all, for the world.
Okay.
Or what does it look like for you?
I think what it would look like to me if I had an event like that, I would probably have flyers first to spread around the word, and I would probably, for decorations, put around every flag of culture around the event room that I will have it in.
Wow, I like that. To make it inclusive, so people will feel included, and you know about the flyers. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Ryder?
What it would look like to me, I'd probably do it at a park or a big building. Have anybody come, kids, babies, everybody come. It's a big event. You can eat, and then you don't have to, but that's the main part. You sit down and you talk about what is racial healing, what can you do to fix anything that went wrong, or what are you still doing, or what can you do, like stuff like that. And
Okay.
but I personally don't think that they should sit down for like more than an hour. Because, some people, they start I'm not gonna say not caring, but they start losing interest.
Okay.
After you sit down that long, listen to something like.
So your event would be short and sweet, to the point, food, conversation.
Yeah, you can stay after, play games or whatever, hang out with some people.
Cool. What about you, Kyle?
Mine is like all races, anybody can come and have a good time and enjoy being out the house and stuck up all the time.
Okay. So you think people need to come outside a little bit more and interact with people, and maybe that helps with healing. I believe that too. What about you?
I feel that there should be like all different cultures of like foods and stuff, and then people can come and talk about how their experience was with being here and their race and how people treated them, and the differences of people looking at them because of their differences. But it shouldn't be just something where people talk about it and go home and then it all just keeps happening. It should be something where everybody should be able to do it and continue to do it and actually put an impact on the world.
Look at you. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
What, pastor,
Thank
man?
man, you got some. Yeah, thank you. I love it.
I was gonna say something real similar to what he had to say about just everybody bringing kind of food and things like that. Everybody loves food. Everybody loves to eat. Black people love Mexican food, so that's a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? So we could do something like that, and plus it kind of makes you more awake because first you start by trying it, then you start by going to their places, then you start by going to grocery shop at their place instead of grocery shopping at Walmart.
Sharing culture.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I like
and then
that.
before you know it, it integrates. Everybody integrates.
Yeah, we got people eating greens and green bean
You
casserole.
know what I'm saying?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think y'all answered like amazingly. I want to take these answers and send them to Trump and a few other people. I love the answers that y'all shared. Like seriously, it's that truth and that type of like honesty that the world needs more of. That is what will help with the healing. What y'all just did was like little doses of medicine. And when adults see this, not only are all y'all, just phenomenally sitting here intelligent and articulating yourselves and just hitting so many different things, but the answers are like, you got me digging within myself, like for real, like, okay, because I want to put everything that y'all said together and put it into an event and have the different foods and talk about mending things and having black and white and other races in one space and sharing cultural. Yeah.
I say you should do it in the summertime.
Oh, you want to have this? Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
do it in the summertime, like at different places though.
Mm.
Like you can do it at the Chrome, and then like say like a month later you can do it at Upjohn or something like that, in different places so everybody can see.
So like Cianna said, make sure everybody's included.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining the conversation for Truth Talks with TRutH Kalamazoo.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, please.
I have two actually.
Okay.
What is racial healing?
Okay, well, racial healing to me, thank you for asking. Racial healing to me is the making better of the races in the world. I'm piggybacking off y'all's answers, but it's really how I feel. We're all in this together, and in order to heal, it will take the togetherness of having real conversation, real truth talks, understanding and sharing each other's experiences and background. And I believe that's how we can make things better, because unfortunately in America we have all felt some type of harm or hurt, as Cianna shared, as far as just for our race. And I think nobody has been exempt from that. So the racial healing would definitely start with real conversations.
And what does the process of it look like? What is the end goal for racial healing?
The end goal would be harmony and everybody saying at the same time. And I believe we probably will crumble a mountain if everybody in unison harmonize together. Honestly, if everybody sung the same song, ain't no telling what'll happen. Clouds will move and a bunch more. But I believe the process starts with what we're doing now, just real conversations and just keeping that going. It's my honest opinion.
All right. Ding, ding, ding.
Thanks for asking.